Guys, what's going on? I'm pretty excited, happy, positive about today, and bringing you guys this little live Google Hangouts thing. And that's mainly because it's about the 3 month mark. I like to make a video at the end of every month, and it's July 2nd now. But considering it's month three, it's the typical time frame for people to start seeing some good results, some positive results going past neutral, and that has and is the case for me. And definitely, this past month has. I don't want to call it a breakthrough or anything, but it's been a substantial change, a noticeable change, and it definitely just like it turns the corner psychologically because you've been waiting all this time, you did all this preparation, all this recovery, and finally you're to a point where you're past, you're in the clear. Like everything from here on out is going to be a gain, versus before you actually had to like dip down and be in a worse shape and condition in order to get back to just to get back to zero. So I'll show you guys my head and my hair right now, just here on the live camera. It's not the best lighting or the best resolution, but let me see how close I can get. There it is. There it is. A nice look. Yeah, my head is extra oily. So if you see some shine there, that's why my head likes to keep itself self saturated. But let me take you guys to the photos because I'm feeling good. But let's see the proof. Let's see the photos. Let's switch over to my screen share here. Okay. All right, this is where we left off. As always, you can see the timestamps here. And yeah, this is where my last video stopped. So I take a photo each Saturday. So let's see how it goes. That's a week later. The lighting is different here and there, so it may look create a bit of an illusion, but just try your best. All right, another week. Another week gone by out in the sun for this one. Should be something similar here. Now this last week of the month, I just felt much better, and my hair felt, if hair can feel, felt much better as well. So I noticed the biggest difference the last week of the month, which is a good sign because that means really most of that month was not the big change. It was really just the last month. So continuing on, if all of July is you guys get the idea. But that's me just a couple short days ago. I actually cut my hair right before this photo using a 15 guard, which is the clip on this. I use a beard trimmer to cut my hair. I think they're all standard sizes, hopefully, but it was a 15, which is quite long because what I don't want to happen is let's say I'm getting regrowth here. The hair gets longer and longer and longer, and I don't want it to appear as if I have regrowth here when really it's just extra long hair from right above it, slouching over and covering down on it. So that's why I've been cutting my hair each month. And it's still quite long. I mean, 15 is a bit long, so I'm keeping it generous, but I want to minimize that effect. All right, so this is me. Again, this is a month ago, and this is just a couple days ago. And both of these I've had a haircut. This one is the light. I'll try to get the lighting a little more consistent. That's tough. I'm not, a photographer. I haven't done this before. But going all the way back, this is me. Oh my God, why is this motion thing still on? This is me before the surgery. So you can see a big difference. Here I'd say from my ear all the way up and around, it was almost bald. Although I had a nice patch here. There was still some hair there in the center. Top center, but if the other sensation that feels unusual is going back to having a forehead, because now I have a forehead. Before my forehead, it just kept going and going, and you hear people make jokes about it, but really you lose the sensation of having a forehead once it climbs so high, especially here on the side. It's like your forehead and head they blend together. They become one. So having a forehead is a different sensation. Also, like a new novel weird sensation, hair falling on your forehead. Like it's been such a long time since that's happened for hair to like rest on the forehead. It's nice to experience that again. And these are just small things we all take for granted before we have any kind of hair loss. So the other two kind of photo albums I want to show you guys are Oh, the scar has had some major progress. So this one I only take once a month. This was, as you can see, a month ago. There was tiny bits growing back in, but it was still very noticeable chunk, in my opinion, just missing here in the back of my head. But now, and I try not to look at it that much because this one really bothers me, or else it did initially. I literally did not look at it for the entire month. I kid you not. I didn't look in a mirror. I didn't peek at it. I didn't take a photo until just like an hour ago. Then, a lady here at the co-working space helped me take this photo, and I was like, wow, that's major progress. Like it's more than half gone. If you could almost miss it from a small distance if you weren't focused on. I mean, you can still see the pattern, and in good lighting or up close in real life, you can still see there's some sort of pattern here, but it's nothing near that. I mean, that those are incomparable. And in 1 month, there's been some serious progress there. So I'm happy about that. Give it another month, it'll be even harder to notice. So that is great. And like I said, this one was messing with my head, like literally, and I guess metaphorically because it's on my head. But it was bothering me, and this one actually kind of kept me from being as social as I normally am. And I didn't go out in Bangkok that much this time around or make as many friends as I normally do. And I know it's because of this guy, but we're past that, so that's good news. And then this last one's the ones I take with the microscope each month. So some of these photos I just do once a month. For the head one, I like to do weekly because I like to keep closer track of that. But you guys can see this is the first set of photos. This is the equipment and the medication I'm taking. This was last month. You can see it. It's differentiated by the slight redness because I was probably pushing the microscope a little too close, too hard. But and then this is this month. So I mean I don't know. Maybe the lighting is different, but the hairs are also there seems to be more hair and it seems to be thicker. So it's just the course of a month. I don't want to overthink it or overlook it, but just take a look at these and take a look at these from last month. I should have done that in the reverse order, but you can see these are a bit thinner, and it just, I guess thickness also gives the appearance of more hair. But if I just looked at these photos at a glance, I'm not going to go counting strand by strand. There just seems to be more here. And I kept the microscope camera the same, kept it on the same magnification and the same lighting this time. So those are the updates. Let me stop. Oh, I almost stopped the entire live video. I didn't mean to do that. There's a button that's like stop screencast and the one that says like stop live video. I almost hit the wrong one. But anyways, guys, that's the update. I'm pretty excited. I'm feeling good, feeling happy. I've even had some people mentioning it. You know, when you get to the point where external people are mentioning, "Hey, your hair's looking better. I can see a difference." That's definitely solid proof and evidence that it is working. That it was an investment. That it wasn't just a waste of money. And also, it's just good to hear because when you're in like you could say a vulnerable position, having gotten this surgery, and looking all funky and stuff, it's nice to know other people concur that the stuff is looking better. I don't need other people to, compliment me and stuff. Definitely not. But I'm not, at the same time, I'm not like, oh, I don't need that. I'm too good for that. No, I know how to take a compliment. So feeling good about that. Other than that, you guys out there, anyone interested in doing this? Lately I've been able to connect with some of you guys. This is awesome. Even if only a few of you watch this, just to know that there's other people out there and they're doing something similar. They're in a similar position. Maybe you're contemplating it. Maybe you're saving up. Maybe you're researching. You're looking at doctors. You might be looking to buy tickets. This the whole process. It's definitely brought me closer to some friends that I know. Actually, one of my friends actually got the surgery after he found out that I was getting mine, which is crazy. And just other people who have reached out, online and stuff. This is great. I'm wishing you guys the best. Definitely let me know if there's any questions I can help you out with. We've been doing this once a month, and this is just month 3. I can't wait till month closer to a year, 9, 10, 11, and such. But we'll leave it at that for now, guys. Take care. Talk to you soon.